Coming up on the Weekly Rewind, we take a closer look at our open house night, dive into all the excitement from Club Rush, and highlight one of these special clubs. Plus, we share more about a special and important tradition of our school. All of that and more right after this. Hello Jaguars, I'm Geraldine El Santo, your SGA Vice President, and welcome to this week's edition of the Weekly Rewind, brought to you by Jaguar TV. To start off, Izzy takes us inside our open house night, where both students and parents got a chance to experience what Jaguar life is all about. Izzy, over to you.
Thank you, Gerald. On September 9th, parents put themselves in their adolescents' shoes. While walking down the halls, they got to connect with their children's teachers. Let's see what they had to say. Open house is one of the only times parents can get to know their kids' teachers. At Emily C., we take parent involvement seriously.
Takes away the gap between the student and the parent. It makes the parents more aware of what's going on in the classrooms and what's expected of their child in order to succeed. Our goal here at Miami Lakes Educational Center is to make sure that all students succeed.
Even parents that are familiar with the school system take time off their day to stop by.
My name's Ana Quesada. I graduated in '06. As a parent, it's important that the teachers know who I am and I know who the teachers are, because I want them to know that I am an involved parent. I care about my child's educational success, and I want them to put a face behind the name that they see on that paper, so that they know that whatever they need from me and my husband to support in the educational experience and success of my child, that I'm here to work as a team.
We're glad to hear what they had to say. Back to you, Gerald.
Thanks, Izzy. Extracurriculars are an important part of student life at the Den. And Annabelle shows us the energy and excitement from this year's Club Rush.
Thank you, Gerald. This week we visited Emily C's very own Club Rush. Here's more.
Here at Emily C, we have an annual tradition called Club Rush, where we get an extended lunch to go preview all the different clubs available here. It was a chance for students to connect with their peers, learn more about different interests, and for clubs to promote themselves and recruit new members. We offer a wide variety of clubs, from music club to photography club and many more. No matter what you're into, there's always something here for everyone.
Hi, who am I here with?
Mia Saldivar.
What club are you a part of?
I'm a part of the program called Florida Film Institute.
And what's your role in it?
I am the main spokesperson / president.
That's awesome. So what are some goals that you have for the club this year?
I hope to crush our competition in our award ceremony.
Okay, best of luck. Thank you.
Michael Cáceres.
And what's your club?
Debate Club.
What's your role in the debate club?
I'm the president.
Can you tell me about your club?
We mainly like to focus on getting students to be able to stand up, speak about their opinions freely without getting judged, and be able to talk about whatever they're feeling, especially when it comes to like certain issues going around the world, because we feel that it's important for every student and every person to get heard.
That's all for Club Rush. Now back to you, Gerald.
Thank you, Annabelle. Now that you have an idea of the clubs we offer, Mariana gives us a closer look at TSA, one of these standout clubs. Over to you.
Thank you, Gerald. Emily C has a lot of after-school clubs students can use to gain experience in the careers they're passionate about. TSA is a club that invites students to work together on STEM projects. Here's more. President Luis Rosas Guion and Treasurer Brian Rodriguez explain what TSA is.
Technology Student Association is an organization dedicated to STEM education and competitive events to help students from middle school to high school just learn more about STEM, get more involved, get some CTE experience, stuff like that.
To complete their projects, they use a variety of equipment.
I don't know if the camera could show me pointing, but over there we have the vinyl printer that creates giant, usually it's for like poster designs, but we use it for box art. Over there is the bandsaw drill, which we use to create dragsters, little wooden cars that you put a CO2 canister in the back and it shoots out really fast. The 3D printers over there, there's a whole menagerie, we use them. We're going to be using either this machine or that one over there, the Da Vinci's, to cut out wood for another project. We pretty much use most machines in this lab for TSA.
Being a part of this club is a really good way to stand out and gain CTE experience.
There's a lot of opportunities you can do with TSA. Plus, there's just plain old fun.
If you're interested in getting hands-on using STEM, consider joining TSA. Back to you, Gerald.
Thanks, Mariana. Each year's Start with Hello Week brings our Jaguars together in a powerful way. Let's go to Ziana to see how our school continued this special tradition.
This week, our school took part in Start with Hello Week, encouraging a culture of kindness and inclusion.
Hello Week was started by the Sandy Hook Promise, and it is a nationwide initiative to promote kindness, inclusivity, engaging students to be friendly to their peers.
The purpose of the week was to remind students that small actions can make a big impact, from greeting classmates in the hallway to joining new groups at lunch. The activities encouraged everyone to connect with people they might not usually talk to.
We're trying to build a community of acceptance and where no one feels left out. So we encourage students to participate just so that everyone has someone that they can call a friend or an acquaintance.
Each day offered simple ways to build friendships and promote a sense of belonging on campus. The Walnut Society, sponsored by Mr. Yarmus, played a key role in organizing events and encouraging participation.
So Start with Hello Week is a national initiative started by Sandy Hook, and it's really just to get students to come out of their shell and talk to other students so that we can really spread the kindness and really try to stop social isolation.
Their leadership showed how students can take the lead in creating a welcoming environment and help spread the message of inclusion throughout the school. By taking part, students learned that building a stronger community often begins with something as simple as saying hello.
You never know when a few words can turn someone's frown upside down.
By starting with a simple hello, we can help build stronger connections and make our school a more welcoming place for everyone.
Thank you, Ziana. Now let's move on to our student spotlight, where Vashti introduces us to Angelina, a talented art student here at the Den. Take it away.
Thanks, Gerald. And welcome back to Student Spotlight. Here today we have our very own Emily C. artist, Angie Chirino.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming. So my very first question to you today is, when did you start drawing or creating artwork of any sort?
When I was little, I was like in elementary school, but most of what I did was like just drawing symbols or like Pokemon. But like I didn't really take it as seriously as I do now, like focusing on composition, color theory, all that stuff. But really, like I feel like making love letters to what I like is what inspired that sort of passion to like find something through an interest to practice and keep perfecting.
So along with being an artist comes a lot of imperfections. So when you are dealing with art block or anything of that nature, how do you deal with it?
I had a period of time where I was just like swamped with a bunch of schoolwork. That did affect how I made art because nothing came how I wanted it to. Because I was like, well, I can't draw. Like, that's the only thing I'm passionate about. Like, am I even a real artist anymore? So really just give yourself time. And also listening to music did help because music like influences how I do art based on the sound.
That's very understandable, and I think I could apply that to some other things. Now, Angie, my last question to you would be about your mindset specifically. So what piece of advice would you give to new and upcoming artists?
Really be patient with yourself. Like, you don't have to go into it knowing everything. The truth is, like, practice doesn't make perfect, but it does make progress. So like, don't be afraid to mess up. If you mess up, like, don't be afraid to start over again. The best part is that you can just figure it out as you go.
That's amazing advice. Thank you so much for your time, Angie. Back to you, Gerald.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Jaguars, for tuning in to this week's edition of the Weekly Rewind. I've been Geraldine El Santo, your SGA Vice President, and don't forget to stay involved, stay informed, and as always, roar with excellence. We'll see you next time.